Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is J-Dash and today we will be solving the first case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, the first game. Get ready for a day full of excitement. Get your thinking caps on. Excuse me, and let's go. Yes. Okay, so we finished the trial case last time. This is the first case officially in the game. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. They both like to tease each other. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? That's a bit late. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. I'll be waiting, Maya. September 5, 9:27 a.m. September 5, 8:57. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it were over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. Should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. Uh-oh, I'm late. That's strange, because the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Maybe she's in her office. She fell over. Dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Let's try using the mouse. Oh, it works. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. I think her lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There was some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hands. Maya? Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Where's the back? That girl just now, where'd you go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Psst. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was reading this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Okay. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis... So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? It was that clock. It was the thinker. The thinker. Okay, so now we have some new information. So let's move back. Nope. Nope, back. Examine. Slide with the Q. Okay. It's already checked, so nothing new. Shall we try to check her body again? It's painful to look, but I have to from this missing. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. There's a large building right across from the office, the Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. So we have checked the thinker. Let's try checking it again, see. It's encrusted with dry blood. There's nothing else. Already checked her body. Already checked the shards. Now let's try sliding. See what's in the other way. A perfectly normal. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the client use, but keep your own stuff simple. The phone. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Hello, sugar. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. I think she's gone. That's fast. That almost never happens. The police sounds like they're coming this way. Detective Dick Gumshoe. You received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Case closed, you're coming down to the precinct. Like always, rushing to the wrong conclusion. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. An entire day of no sleeping. Well, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? I think it's up to her. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? It's okay. I understand. I've also heard about you. You did? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crushed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. What? So much for belief? I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch when I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. What's with that outfit? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it to you? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? So an acolyte, medium in training. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. Wait, what? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? In training. Well, can't you contact Mia Spirit then? Or can just ask her who killed her? I'm sorry. I'm still in training. Couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Well, if they're in training, what do they do before they summon people's spirits? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That clock shaped like the thinker, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Our own voice? I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it! I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Ugh. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Obviously. You think you could go ask him to represent me? Why would I refuse? Sure, why not? Go ask. I have no one else to turn to. So, what about your parents? That must have hit a nerve. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Everything's in a hurry now. Grossberg Law Offices. This looks cozy. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Guess there's no harm in examining some stuff. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone's here got money to burn. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Everything is expensive looking. They don't look like they've ever been read. Superficial. Everything is superficial. Okay, nothing more to look at. Alrighty, back we go. Let's go to the office. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. I'm sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. I was the one who proved him innocent. What you saying? Right. And you were... Detective Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Gumshoe wasn't it? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me dude. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm his lawyer. Let's talk to him first, see what he has to say. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Time of death. 5th of September, 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this was one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. You do know him. Of course I do. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Ah, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals or forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay, shall we try to present anything? Let's see what he's... It's always funny when we try to present our badge. Sorry, pal, but I got no info for the likes of you. Why not? It always works. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon, huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. I barely think he's going to give us an info about this. There is broken glass on the crime scene. Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Yeah. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So, there's no proof that Mia wrote it. Okay, no proof. Better not tell him. I want to ask him about the cell phone, so shall I say this? I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Think you could back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Okay, you can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carry strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai Warrior of New Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai, that action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down the precinct. That what she said? Yes. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyways. Heh. Says you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Check the court record to hear the quote. Okay, I guess I've asked all the questions I need. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be hanging up now. Oh, wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways. Thank you for telling me. I'd completely forgotten about her. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sure about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Exactly! Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already? You're trying your lawyer tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial, so she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Yeah. Nope. Move. Gatewater Hotel. Here we go. Oh. Luxurious and nice. Whatever that is. Well, hello there, handsome. Hello. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. I mean, memo to self. That detective comes here for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. That's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. I'm gonna freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Oh, the things you don't know. This thing is bugging me. There's a screwdriver stuck in... It's a screwdriver. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ugh, look at her face. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was going to explode for a second. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Okay, let's try talking to her. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big... Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. drink more. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss May. Could you... Just who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you're good. This is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no! You had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. Everything is oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives. Like a... Not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Everything is oh boy. Shall we show her our badge? Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? It's just like in the movies. Come on. Nothing? You're not gonna give me any info. Okay. Shall we try to examine again? What is that? Maybe later. Well, gotta get scoot now, since she won't talk. Shall we go to the Grossberg, see if he came back? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Not a strange reaction. Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can go talking cases on days' notice. No, it's quite impossible. What? Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Please tell me why. How could you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. You just said that you were not busy. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye, creep. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. Now he's making us leave. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. We're gonna ask him about the painting. That's quite a painting. You noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. Wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Bruh. Chill. Shall we try presenting something? Maybe he's going to speak. Very sorry, but I've got nothing regarding this matter. Maybe this. Okay. The badge! Okay, he's got nothing to say. Time to skedaddle. Detention center. September 6th, 3:42, Detention Center. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ugh. Abandoned? Could you tell me about the day of the Martyr? Sorry, I know it must be hard. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the Thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murder by now. A statue is a serial murder. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. You just gotta keep touching those nerves! What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. So she should still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. You live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. All by herself up on that mountain. Who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. Became the laughingstock of the nation. White. Excuse me? White? Red, white, blue. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Time's up. What should I do? To assume that was the killer, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all of that, she has no one left to help her. Or more lonely than that. Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You're innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside the strange woman's drawer? That's when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay, so if we're done talking with her, let's try going to the hotel one more time. See if she's... Oh, good afternoon, sir. Oh, it's the bellboy. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you're no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright of Blue Corp phoned. White. Mr. Wright of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. Who ruined me and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Whatever, time to check out this screwdriver. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Something suspicious about this, Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May, in court. Alrighty, part 1 is up. Let's go, part 2 in the next video. See you in the next video.